Welcome to the Season 22 Prospect Bowl. I'm the host, Colbert, and also known as Johnny Helzapoppin. And we've got 4 teams left in the Prospect Bowl: Buffalo, Miami, Tennessee, and Houston. And without further ado, we're going to get straight into it. So, looking at our lineups for Miami versus Buffalo, our 2 teams who qualified from the National Jimmy Football Conference. I think some of our standout performers for Miami in particular, that offense was very potent with Jack, Apollo, and Cash really doing damage. On the other side of the ball, Deshaun Jones looked pretty impressive, and there's a strong cornerback group there, so see what they can do. On the other side of the ball with Buffalo, DeLuca is one of the real standout running backs. My mother is calling me because it's my birthday. And Kevin Coe looked pretty good as a wide receiver. I think Bird was one of the top linebackers, made a lot of tackles, and Chaparelli was a pretty good out of our defensive backs. So let's get into it and see who is crowned king. And we're off. So, it should be noted that I'm not going to do like play-by-play commentary, just sort of keep us going. Kayla returning the punt, and Miami are off with Apollo making some ground. Oh, an early interception there. Alexander, who was pretty good in the pool stages. So, for those of you watching live, this is being pre-recorded, so I won't be able to see I'm on European time. Seeing Ramza is making a lot more snaps this time. Strong one from DeLuca. Ooh, really tough series of penalties. DeLuca right into the red zone now. And he takes the reception for a touchdown. The extra point's good. See what Miami, how they can respond. Ooh, an interception by Bird. It's really got the Buffalo in good field position. Oh, a big play. Penalty. But yeah, we really haven't seen Apollo having the sort of big runs we saw in the pool stages. Buffalo's giving them nothing. DeLuca already topping 91 yards. Reception, touchdown. Okay, Jack now to the Kings. That's a huge play. Getting over the halfway line and Rams are back in a quarterback. And yeah, so they have to settle for the field goal. And also another drop from Coe. I think that's the second drop. Now we're into the unit drill. Called. Underway. On interception, Suller and the man who makes it returns at 48 yards, and that's 21-3 at halftime. Real uphill battle now for Miami. He's at 46 yards. Rams has been thrown 6 of 14 for 45. That's 3 sacks for Buffalo despite the defensive. He'll go 4-6 yards though, so a tricky one. Running McDonough. Big play. Taken down Gottfried, but 19-yard pass puts Buffalo looking dangerous now. So they take the field goal. 24-3. It really looks pretty a little bit by the shouting. And then there's the sack Dation Jones you mentioned beforehand. This stage is just guys trying to on a fumble. Ross, the guy who forced it and recovered it, was Blackman, the receiver, fumbled it. Yeah, as I was saying, this stage it's really guys just trying to show off and get some stats and make a name for themselves for the draft coming up. Another one by the bot. The bot runs it in from 7 yards. Lindsay kicks it 31-6. It's really been a exciting game. Paula goes over 100 yards with that run. Turnover and down. So yeah, going for it on 4th and 1 and not the pass was. That's it. Oh, there you go. So 31-6 and Buffalo go through to the final. A pretty one-sided game. I wasn't really expecting that. I had to say I liked Miami, but didn't really show much. So you'll just have to bear with me a moment because I need to record the box scores. Otherwise, people will be mad, and Don't want those STD ridden monkeys to something pretty weird going on with some of the formatting here. So they look weird. I think there's a few problems with the RAR file. I don't know if that's the reason why I lost formatting on these ones. Okay. Shout out to He Hit Me Big Six, who manually compiled the box scores for all of day 2, which is a pretty impressive effort. And alright, so we've got Buffalo through, and we'll be finding out who they are going to meet. It's going to be Tennessee or Houston. Just getting that all lined up. So, Tennessee and Houston, the Tiger Cats and the Turtles. I must confess, I didn't get to see as much of day 2, so I can only really go off what I saw from the stats and or put up. But for the Tiger Cats, Skyline and was the standout sort of running back for me. Wide block, also very good. MacArthur not bad, contributing from tight end and receptions. Defensively, Bourne and Browns were a pretty good combination of a duo at defensive end. They were sort of some of the guys who reached out to me, and Bobby Boomski, he will put in a really good kicking performance. Over on the Turtles, Snowbow was good, and Candles backing up with some good hard running. Markson was pretty good at tight end. And Octavio Clemente, good tackle, and Eldrick Avery was very solid quarterback. So some names to watch, see if they can pull through. Have a shout out in chat who you think is going to win, and let's get into the game. Okay, so we've got Houston starting with the ball. We will. It'll be interesting to see if see the same starters, because we did see in the other game that the starting quarterback seemed to change. So something to keep an eye on. I've had a few punts, not a whole lot happening, just Candles starting to get going with runs, but not enough. First down. Quite a lot of drop passes so far. Going out to the running game with Tennessee. Boomski there putting the field goal. So tight start, and that 3 points could be valuable. Neither team looking to really blow the other one out the way. Around it. That's a good pass and tight coverage, but at 3rd and 20 it was an uphill battle. It's starting really deep in their own half this time, the Turtles. And a sack, backer bot. Bot's putting in some work, we've seen that in the last game too. Oh, a lot of drops, wide block dropping, lead dropping. That's a little bit better, that's Vita. 3 of 11 for Snowbow. 12 now, but quarterback. Field goal there, they were got back to 3rd and 15. Good run from Skyline, 16 yards. Really feel that the team that can get the ground game going is going to be the one that some success. Another field goal. So yeah, it's just field goals that are separating the teams right now. Carson and Riley are best, sort of swapping in and out. Carson 5 of 13 for 28. That's a good play. Oh, look, that's a very strong one from wide block. Hamish McAndrew, the man to take him down, but not before he gotten 25 yards out of it. Now, there we go, touchdown. Rush by Troy. Really sort of quick fire there. And now the 2-minute drill. Houston respond. Big sack. Archibald Gonzalez forces the punt, and so you have a little bit of time to try and get into field goal range. That's a big forced to punt. Oh, and a fumble. Doesn't Zach's Coburg Gotha, the man who knocked it and recovered it, but it just took us half time. So it's all to play for now. It's a tight game, big contrast to last time. Second half starting with a couple of punts. Okay, so really sort of a battle of field position moment. There to avoid the sack from Snowbow. Pull back to 7 yards. I think we got 43. So our numbers will be back from him. Good pass. You taking the reception from Riley. Forced a penalty there, putting them in 2nd and 18. just from the drive seem to have a bit of momentum. Oh, but a 47-yarder from Bobby Boomski. That's a really good kick at this level. Nice, into the fourth quarter. Houston Turtles driving. Excuse me. And forced a punt. 48. Yeah, that's tough. Starting to run out, but it's a one-score game, so we'll play for. We haven't had the sort of much of the really big defensive play of the turnover. That said, the turnover from Saxon, and there we go, reception. Pass intended for wide block, intercepted by Avery. Turned 20 yards, and now Houston have to convert at this. Now they're first and goal. And there they go. Touchdown. Snowbow passes to Marksman. And now they're all tied. 7:35 now left. The real really tight coverage there. And eventually gets sacked. Sean Jenkins, but he held on to the ball for so long, Carson. Really, it's who's got the will to win this game. Go see the Buffalo in the final. Taking time, and time is really run down there. We're down to 1:23. Punt forced. Will we have overtime? Looking like yeah, go overtime. So, Tennessee receive. Oh, that's a good play. That's a big play to wide block. He's been the go-to guy, and it's got 9 yards now. Carson, 14-27, 129 yards, no touchdowns. Now on the Houston 33. Yeah. 4th and 2, they have the field goal. And field goal is enough to win it. The Houston Turtles don't see the ball in overtime. And Tennessee will be playing Buffalo in our Prospect Bowl final. Alright, so final game of the Season 22 Prospect Bowl is Tennessee Tiger Cats versus the Buffalo Ramblers. And we go. So 11-yard return from the kickoff. And to lick it off with 5 yards, followed by 12 yards. A little bit of ground before having to punt. Didn't see many punt. We saw Buffalo be really dominant against Miami and very stout, let nothing through. Tennessee Houston, a much tighter game. Each team only getting 1 touchdown, so see how they match up. Chuds Water getting the sack on Waters. Chuds Whittaker, I should say. That forces the punt. We have 3 for 4-4 now for 44 yards, so hot start for the Tennessee quarterback. takes the sack. Sanchez, the man who does it. It's 11-yard run. It's a big sack. That ends the drive. Quick 3-and-out from Buffalo, and Tennessee have the ball back. Quick. Why? And sportsman can like him. Oh. Like it might send it back, but it hasn't. Now Buffalo in field goal range. That's a big run. Luka, 46 yards off 6 attempts, and that's not him. It's the bot who gets the touchdown, and Buffalo are 7-0 up. So Tennessee gonna need to respond, and that's an interception. Ross, the man who does it. And Buffalo have a chance to really put some daylight in Tennessee. Field goal, no good. 47-yard attempt. Give it Tennessee the ball in good field position. They're into Buffalo half, and I don't know if it is the first time. Well, they have to punt, but it seems like it's been played far more on Tennessee's side of the field. Not making some catches there. Yes, well, getting some runs in. Skyline cleared the feature back though. That's a good play. That's a wide block. We've seen him consistently being the go-to guy. Now, as the third quarter ticks over. Oh, it was the half. Sorry, my mistake. Scroll up. I just see that. That was not getting in there. Was a really big blow to Tennessee. Slightly. A big run up the middle from DeLuca. Pass to Alexander now. Buffalo looking like they could down to about 3rd and 10. He settled for the field goal. 10-0. 2-score game. Off again, make it turn down that left side. Third and 5, dropped pass by Royal. Big moment. They hand Buffalo back the ball, and DeLuca starts running it back, and yeah, DeLuca up to 84 yards off 13 attempts. Ooh, and a sack by Maverick. Will that force? No, it won't. Big play to Alexander, and another sack Bourne this time, leaving them in a long 2nd and 20. And they force a punt. It was a touchback, so didn't get a whole lot of ground out of that punt. A really quick punt, a really quick 3-out from Tennessee, and the interception, and now there's a chance. That was the bot who intercepted Waters. Sack from Lee Jordan. Bobby Boostings gets the field goal. Well, it's a 2-score game, so that's not necessarily the worst thing, and that's the play up the middle. Safety seemed to miss that one. Here we go again. Alexander. He's having a good game. 60 yards, 5 receptions. Goprich now getting in on the act. 26 yards. A goal here from Buffalo would. When will they get more? They will. That's Kevin Coe, I believe. And now Buffalo at 17-3, 3 minutes. Really hard to see Tennessee getting anything, and they need to be aggressive. 5 minutes. That rush. Oh, down 52 seconds. Danger of a sack, yeah, it's Denarius Crackle. Yeah, turnover and downs, and that'll do it. Buffalo 73, I mean 31-6 against Miami, 17-3 against Tennessee. I think we can all be very deserving winners of the Prospect Bowl. And we should see who may give us well, we haven't got MVP, so maybe have a vote for that. But we do have an offensive player of the game. That's Anthony DeLuca, the running back for Buffalo. 17 attempts, 99 yards. Didn't get a touchdown. I think bot running back sniped that. And defensively, Chuds Whitaker, 6 tackles and a sack. I mean, hard to single out any individual on that Buffalo defense, but clearly they did it was a team effort. It was a huge job. They didn't concede a touchdown the whole prospect, the whole day 3 of the Prospect Bowl. So congrats to Buffalo, congrats to all the Prospect Bowl players. Clearly their draft stock will have increased from those performances, and see you all in the draft, which is Saturday, the same time. I'm sure someone can correct me. And that's it for me. So hope you enjoyed. Slightly rough commentary. I'm sort of still figuring it all out. I think hopefully in the future we'll have some co-commentators. I know some of the DSFL GMs have expressed some interest. Tonight, I think just with all the draft stuff going on, it was just not a good time, and it is a bit tricky. Most of the guys I think are on best times are at work when it suits me to be recording the stream. But hope you enjoyed, and look forward to doing more very soon. Streams will usually be for the DSFL Tuesdays and Thursdays this time. Catch you later.